The ANC has put its list nomination process on hold. A short while ago, the party announced that it's postponed the process and the media briefing that was to take place, and this would have been to officially declare the process open. Now, this is the latest in a series of disruptions as the party prepares for its all-important National Elective Conference in December. Our politics editor, Lukhanyo Calata, is at Luthuli House. That's the headquarters of the ANC, and joins us live now. Lukhanyo, good morning to you. How should we read this development? The ANC is saying it wants to hold a special meeting first before this process can officially begin.
Good morning. You know, I think this is, as you said, that just the latest in a long line of sagas, of scandals, you know, if we could put it like that the ANC has found itself in within the last few weeks, maybe months, maybe even years, Oli. We have been obviously communicating with the African National Congress for the last week in the build-up to this list nomination process that was meant to open today. Now, obviously, this is a process that's prescribed by the Electoral Committee and was set in place a couple of weeks ago by the chairperson of that committee, the former deputy president of the African National Congress, Lukhanyo Calata. So we had been communicating with the ANC to talk about this day and obviously from our side to help prepare for our reporting and everything to, you know, because this obviously kicks off the process, or this was meant to kick off the process, you know, leading to the elective conference in December. And then just 2 hours ago, Oli, as we were preparing to come to Luthuli House to come and hear from the Treasurer General, Paul Mashatile, about the process that's now officially underway, we get this statement from them that says, well, the process is now on hold. Now, obviously, the ANC would have known that they hadn't followed certain steps, that the NEC, for instance, had not adopted the issue of a branch audit, and that, you know, so all of those processes were meant to have taken place first before you know, the list nomination process could have taken place. So obviously, again, I think it just speaks to the fact that it seems that nothing is working as it should within the African National Congress.
If we are to assess exactly what the party has done here, or perhaps has skipped a step, they're saying that in that media advisory that the final membership audit has to be adopted first, which then will pave the way for the start of the nomination process. Explain to us what that final membership audit means exactly in preparation for this conference, and how important is it?
Right, so Oli, what happens is that obviously branches are now supposed to send through their lists of members to say that for instance, the Dula Omar branch in the Western Cape, the list of members has grown from 1,000 to 1,500, right? Then the party then takes that list and verifies whether in fact that is indeed true. Then those lists go to the NEC. The NEC then adopts them to say these are the latest branch numbers that we have from the Dula Omar branch. And then based on that, that branch can then send its delegates you know, to the elective conference in December with a mandate to vote either for a candidate X or candidate Y. But it seems here what hasn't happened is that all of the branches, their numbers have not yet been adopted or verified by the NEC, and yet you know, as we've been reporting, the list nomination process was supposed to open today. So that process has now been put on hold to allow the NEC to verify the branch numbers, to adopt the audit, to say, yes, all of the branches, all of the members that they say that they have are in fact true, and then only after that will this list nomination process then happen. Remember, Koli, this also comes at a time when, for instance, some staff members of the African National Congress have reached out to us at Newzroom to say, listen, we are officially on the jobs market. Is there anything that you guys can help us with? Because people have not been paid for 3 months working for the African National Congress. So it seems as if organizationally there are some issues that have not been tended to and have left the party in quite a mess. And today's announcement is just the latest in a long line of those disruptions within the ANC.
Politics editor Lukhanyo Calata, thank you very much for putting that into perspective.